All right, welcome back, everybody. I don't even know what turn it is. Let me check. I'm curious. Turn 77. Cool. Um, so did our usual site searchy thing. Didn't find too much in. Well, I guess that's a cloud trapeze, but didn't find too much in former Machaca, which is fine. Um, Awaken magical being, so we can have this guy go sneaking around. I think I'll save up for another Ether Lord. Maybe. Haven't decided. Ether Lords are cool, but they're mad expensive. But that way I get the biggest use out of my discount, right? That's how that works. Got a few Jin Warriors here that I can keep empowering and stuff. As you can tell, like, I haven't fully decided what I'm doing just across the board. Mind Whips are nice, but if I'm making a Mind Whip, I should have Fury here make it. Yeah. Yes, the thing that I will need to supplement my Mind Whips. Okay, so let's actually not do a Horde of Tiamat yet. Because, yeah, you won't summon eagles. Instead, you'll make hats. Because now if we're doing Helm of Acid Breath for damage and Mind Whips for MR plus crowd control, that seems like a good way to go. Because I'm not going to get a MR hat. And this will be the loadout for Malika specifically. Because the stealthy dudes typically need a head slot for Iron Skin. Sending Earth Gems to Ulm to buy a couple of Iron Faces from him at a small discount. So we do still want the Eagles, so we'll just have God summon them. Then they will be useful for getting our siege going. You can go over here so you can fly the Eagles to Mordor. I'm gonna have a slight dip in Jangard recruitment because this blue cap needs to go to the chasm here. I should probably have a second blue cap in the chasm so that I can send them back and forth. Plus, I guess, how much admin do we have? 45. So we get a quarter of them when it's here. Basically, I don't like micromanagement. That's the long and short of it. Alright, what else is happening? Rings, Gateway, Strike Bear. Lost another of these soul contracts to horrors, which is what it is. Battles. Attack Solaria, cleared out nothing. Uyghur Joe, cleared out some indies. Where was this? Over here. It's gonna be interesting seeing what Rugajo chooses to do next. If I'm, well, what do I do if I'm Rugajo? Probably I attack Banderlog. They're small, they're digestible, they have a very nice throne. They're being kept busy by Uruk. Overall, I think that is what I would go for as Rugajo. Just like quick in and out, be done with that. Oh, and then the High Throne isn't the most impactful throne, but hey, it's worth a point. Then after that, they could go me, although I'm kind of spread out in a weird way. They could go for Abyssia. They could go for Iram. Who would they choose? They've got a huge ass border with Iram. The flip side of that is that they can, well, Iram might come for them and just make that, like, settle that for them. But they can also, like, fly in at Iram from a lot of directions. which that's the part that they lack if they choose to fight me, is that like if they want to get to here, then relay's in the way, so I can kind of gateway guys back and forth. The flip side is that they do have this huge fuck off army that they can just like deploy very rapidly to my land. And depending on what's in it, they could deploy it before I'm in a position to fight back against it. So it's interesting. It's interesting. Going back to things, Vanderlog clearing out this. I don't know where this Wraith Lord will respawn, if anywhere. And cleared out this bird. Urk. Agartha attacked with this thug, but got killed. We can go ahead and watch that battle. So here's the Datanu. 32 damage, Firebrand, and a Mind Shield. Here is the Stone Giant with a Midget Masher, which does work against the Datanu. He's got 10 fire resistance, which is enough to counter the effects of the Firebrand. So, kill some barbarians, no problem. This guy has 20 magic resistance, which means he's not going to get paralyzed, and he just smacks the hell out of the Datanu with the Midget Masher. Yeah, 27 damage. These golems are annoying as hell. They don't move fast, but them having the Midget Masher means that they can just mash counter thugs. Agartha clearing out this with their Umbrals. Umbrals have a lot of HP. I don't know what else they have going on, to be honest. They have a lot of HP. And good stats for Agartha. No protection, although Agartha can paint Iron Warriors on them, no problem. It's not going to matter for this fight because, like, it's just PD. But I'd expect in a real fight, Army of Lead or something to make these Umbrals quite a force, especially since they're armor piercing. Fortunately, they're undead. Banderlog walked into the Uruk army and killed one wolf while losing 8 guys to enslave, which is, I mean, it doesn't, in a different world, this would be actually a noteworthy pickup for Uruk because he can Gift of Reason these Asuras and they're really baller. But as it stands, Uruk's on their way out. It's just a matter of when. Asphodel tries to break out and actually gets a lot of kills thanks to... Well, let's just go ahead and watch. Time Step cast by Pythium. Wind of Death still goes off by Bone Crone. Where is Bone Crone? The White Mage. This is Pythium's Pretender, I'm pretty sure. I don't think this is Asphodel's Pretender. Oh no, it is Asphodel's Pretender. Rainbow, Wind of Death with +5 penetration, so... Quality spell. Inferno Warriors, Guardian Angels, Wind of Death. And you can see all this stuff happening. So, like, Pythium wipes out the Asphodel army, no problem, but Wind of Death is a good spell. All of these guys that were killed, 400 guys from Wind of Death. Then Pythium goes and conquers Asphodel itself with what's left, so Asphodel's cap is no more. Agartha attacks Ashdod and clears out these sages with minimal losses. Nawala, not dead yet, clears out some more sages. And here's this. So there's Nawala's god just strolling around. So this was a little interesting. I didn't get to watch this battle, but evidently, like, Ashdod dropped a Grigori on top of Arcocephale with a lot of regen and stuff, and it was effective. So, Ashdod is confident that they can repel this Agarthan invasion, which I don't actually want to happen because, well, I want Africa for myself. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. As I mentioned, I've got guys sneaking through Agartha. So these guys are going to be the first ones, and they're going over here. I need more guys sneaking into town. So this Malika is coming in. Here's Tonight We Ride the Prophet, although he is sneaking with his army over to Faircliff. I don't remember why. Actually, let's not send you to Faircliff. Let's send you to Sunrockwood. I'm sending a whole bunch of stuff to Sunrockwood here, and the goal is to, like, Agartha might realize that I'm planning on attacking them because of me having all these guys up in their business, but I absolutely need this palisade to be built without issue. So, if Agartha asks, then I can truthfully say that I'm moving some of my troops west and be a little vague about the details. But I don't know if they'll even ask, to be honest. What else is going on? Now you're patrolling, but there's nothing to patrol there. So you go over here. You go over there. We'll have all of our strike bearers on the front. These guys, this is just a bunch of undead strolling through. He's on Gateway, and I need to actually readjust some of these guys. So these guys do not have a chill aura, they just have chill. So, but they are mindless. Okay. Can you combine with you? Yeah. And then these guys, they do have their Poison Cloud, which is annoying because my guys are poisonable. What do I even want to cast with this guy? I'll just have him on cast spells and he'll figure out something good. Winter Wolves are not as useful. Then you are going to Gateway as well, but you do not have the same problems. Oh, but you will, because I'm giving you these guys. These guys have poison resistance, though. Okay, maybe if I intermingle them with the Children of Tiamat. Nether darts. Doesn't say anything about magic beings. Yeah, let's just do a bunch of nether darts. When he goes off script, he's just going to start with Horde of Skeletons, so we'll get something useful in the meantime. Because I don't think Horde of Skeletons is going to be that useful for this battle. Why did I summon some wolves here? Okay, well. The other thing I'm going to need to do at some point is to empower one of these Wraith Lords so that they can cast Wind of Death myself. Okay, so then I do need someone to bless these guys. Let's make that slot 6, and that should help. Okay, plan made. Thanks for bearing with me. What else is happening? Oh yeah, I went to storm this fort, failed, ran away, cleared out most of the regular dudes before getting scared off. Now I'm having all the other guys storm in, so there's like a whole ton of devils and some Cynocephalians. Here's the guy who stormed. He's casting Pyre of Rebirth, so I'll be able to fix himself back up and then go from there. Let's have your script be retreat just in case anything weird happens, because I do not want to lose all this gear, and you're not right now geared up for combat necessarily. Alright. Anything else worth noting? We've got the guys moving into the Garthen front. We've got potential developments here, depending on... Oh yeah. I wanted to fly you here, but I couldn't, so this guy is sneaking up through Arcocephali, and he might end up accidentally fighting Arcocephali, and then I'll go, oops. He's already ethereal, so I don't need to cast Body of Flames. So we start Phoenix Pyre, Fire Shield, and Mist Form. Do I need any of this other stuff? Nope. Could throw out a Pillar of Fire just to be cool. Yeah. Screw the Mist Form. Just in case it gets patrolled out, then he'll conquer the province, which is a good alternative to losing it. And we'll go from there. Alright, so thanks for bearing with me. I realized I forgot to script the dudes that are coming here. And that is pretty important. He's doing Soul Vortex. Does he have poison resistance? He's got plenty. So that sounds good. And he These guys will attack rear, which is a... If I do end up fighting one of these golems, how would a bunch of devils do against it? 26 prot. Midget Masher will kill one of them per turn. That said, devils can punch through 26 prot without too much trouble. Let's see when he does Phoenix Spire, quicken self, so he punches through two of them actually. The Phoenix Spire is the big one. Okay, so he might very well kill a bunch of devils just because he would Phoenix Spire and still live. But we'll see. We will see. Who knows if he'll even fight me. Okay, you're besieging a fortress, which means I can actually, because there's no reason to go there, I can go and sneak through here, and you'll storm the fort this turn, but that'll give me a turn to keep sneaking through. I don't want him to know that I'm in the area until it's too late. Did I script you? I did. Okay. Alright, thanks for bearing with me. Like I said, I had lots of stuff to fix. And I will see you next turn.